Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if it's not your first time here, thanks for coming back. So today, I am back a little bit earlier than expected. I told you there wasn't going to be a new makeup releases video this weekend, but surprise, here I am. I actually ended up cutting my vacation short and I got home on Thursday evening because I've been pretty sick and I'm not feeling 100% better yet, but through the power of makeup, I don't look sick. But honestly, I am feeling better than before, just not 100%. I've been really wanting to film, and so I decided to film this new makeup releases. There's a lot of new stuff in the past couple weeks that have launched that I really want to talk about, some sneak peeks. I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm going to give you my thoughts as well. We don't have to agree. It's totally okay if we don't agree. I'm not going to take it personally, and I hope you don't either. So let's get to talking about everything that's come out in the past couple weeks. And if you are new here, by everything, I don't mean everything. I don't put every single new release that comes out or is sneak peeked. I kind of pick and choose the things I want to talk about, but I still do have a lot of things I want to talk about. I'm going to link everything down below in the description box. Links, pricing information, release date. If I forget to mention it, it will all be down in the description box. Everything that's on my face will be in a pinned comment. You know I love indie brands. It is where my heart lies. A lot of new indie makeup releases that have been sneak peeked. So the first one I want to talk about is Blend Bunny. So you can always tell when Blend Bunny is going to release something new. They changed the logo on their Instagram, and now it looks like this, like ombre neutrals, like a pink all the way down to a brown. I'm very excited about this. I don't even know what it is, and I'm excited. It says that it's going to be released on the 18th of August, which is very soon. It's in 1 week from today. They wrote keywords: multifunctional, grab and go, versatile. I'm thinking maybe it's like a face palette that has like bronzer type powders in it. That's what I'm thinking. What is your guess on this? I'm very anxious to see what it's going to be. Because of the fact that it says multifunctional, grab and go, I don't know if it's going to be an eyeshadow palette. And it would make sense for her to do some sort of bronzer type of product because she's got blushes that she just did. So what do you think it is? I would love to hear your guess down in the comments. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what it is. Stay tuned. Nomad has sneak peeked their, I think, Halloween launch. Their spooky launch. They did do like a little video on their Instagram. I just have a screenshot from my makeup radar. They posted, it says, get ready. So they do a guessing game. They are a destination-based indie brand where they do different collections based on different destinations around the world. They usually do a guessing game. They start like slowly dropping clues. You can guess where the destination is. So the guessing game starts on Monday, August 21st. The destination reveal on Friday, August 25th. Color story reveal on Saturday, August 26th. Launch date, Tuesday, August 29th, around 12:01 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm very excited to see what this is. I'm so ready for all the spooky launches that are coming. I'm super excited for it, and I love Nomad, one of my favorite brands. I do usually get PR from the brand. If I don't get it in PR for whatever reason, absolutely going to be most likely buying it. It would be very unlikely for me not to pick this up. I really can't tell from the video or the picture what the destination is, but I would love to know your guesses. If you have a feeling that you know what it is, let me know down in the comments, but we're gonna start to get more clues this coming Monday. Kaledios is a brand that I've actually only ever tried one product from the brand, one of their highlighters. I did win in a giveaway, but I've never personally purchased anything from the brand before. I'm really excited. They are a brand on my list. So they are sneak peeking their new collection called the Alma Viva collection. From what I can tell from these pictures, it looks like it's another one of the quads, which I know a lot of people are anxious for them to release bigger palettes. I've skipped on all the quads because, I don't know, I just don't feel like I needed them. So I'm kind of anxious to see what this is going to be. And then also looks like, in my opinion, like a lip product. Maybe a lipstick, something like that. We'll see. From the look of this quad, it kind of looks like the quads that already exist. Like it has a purple pink look to it, which quite a few of their quads are purple based. So, not too sure. All it says is coming soon. Your tale of growth, desires bloom, and love ignites its brightest light. Stay tuned. I'm definitely keeping my eyes open for this one. I'm interested to see what it is. If it is another quad, I don't know that I'll pick it up, but we shall see. I thought this was absolutely hilarious. This literally just dropped this sneak peek from Bella Beaute Bar. They are sneak peeking a palette called Recently Deinfluenced. And it has some girl taking a selfie in front of a ring light with blood dripping down her face. I think it's funny. It's interesting. I'm not like a fan of the term de-influence. I feel like it's kind of strange of a term, but I do like the artwork. I do think it's funny. I'm interested to see what this is. It says it's coming early September. So again, these spooky launches are starting to come out. I've only ever bought one palette from the brand. I really do regret not picking up the not Smoke and Roses, that's ColourPop. Smoky Glam palette. So many of you have commented saying how much you love the palette, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's just a little bit big of a palette for my preference, but I'm definitely keeping my eyes open for more things from the brand, things that may intrigue me. This could intrigue me, who knows? Love the artwork though, I think it's funny. Something that I'm definitely going to be picking up, which launches the day that I'm filming this, which is yesterday for you, Lunar Beauty is releasing a new powder. So this is the Lunarversal setting powder. It does release on today, August 11th at 10 a.m. PST. It comes in 4 different shades: translucent pink, translucent light, translucent medium, and translucent deep. It's nice that he's doing 4 different shades. I think that is wonderful. It's talc-free, pore blurring, and oil absorbing, yet with a lightweight feel. Price is $28, which I think is really nice, and it also includes a puff. I'm always down to try new loose powders. I mean, I've been stuck on my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder for the past like 6 months to a year. It's the only one I use really, but I would definitely be interested to try this because I do really have a lot of interest in the brand. I think I'm also gonna pick up a lip oil because I've heard people rave about the lip oils from Lunar Beauty. I've not personally tried them, and I love the packaging. Like the top of the component has that moon type of look to it. He does kill it with packaging. Are you gonna pick this up, or did you pick it up? Are you thinking about it? Let me know your thoughts. Okay, we need to talk about this for a second. So Too Faced is releasing a new palette. So this is the Maple Syrup Pancakes. The outside of the palette, it's one of their cardboard palettes, so it's not one of their tin packaging palettes. And I think it's kind of a cute outside, but the inside, why? This looks like every other palette they've released. I really don't understand. I don't understand it. And my favorite thing, this is Trend Mood's post, but one of the comments said, "Is it really new though?" Question mark. And Trend Mood, obviously, well, maybe she got it, but she couldn't really respond to it in a different way. But she responded, "Yes, it is new. It releases on August 27th. I don't know if it just went over her head or she was trying. Anyway, doesn't matter. So they're releasing the Maple Syrup Pancakes eyeshadow palette. Has a maple syrup scent, 18 shades. They're also releasing the Lip Injection Maximum Plump with it, which how many different ones of those lip plumps do we need? I don't think that many. It will be available on August 27th on their website and Ulta and Sephora. I'm not interested in this at all. I just feel like it looks like every other palette they've released. I wish they would do something more, but I wish they would branch out. I think the Italian Spritz palette was a little bit more bright and vibrant. It was a little bit different, and I think it fit the theme, where this, I don't feel like it fits the theme. Like, they're just throwing any kind of sweet treat on the cover of a palette and just basically rearranging shades they've already got in other palettes. Personally, that's my opinion, but I don't know. Are you interested in this? Let me know. While I was away on vacation, I was kind of perusing Instagram. I wasn't really on it as much as usual just because I was on vacation. I was trying to enjoy like being unplugged a little bit, but I noticed ColourPop had not released anything new, like for 2 weeks, which I thought was very interesting. But they have now released a new collection, and this is the Rock On collection. This looks beautiful to me. Like, I love this. So it says, take a trip to Red Rock with our all-new palette and super shock shadows inspired by the warm desert elements. It did launch on Thursday, August 10th at 12 p.m. It is coming to Ulta on August 13th. I was really hoping to get this one in PR. Like, I came back from my trip and went to my mailbox and was just like trying to manifest it being there. Unfortunately, it didn't work, but I think this is so beautiful. I love warm tone neutrals. It has a little bit more of that fiery element to it. It does look very similar to the Smoke and Hot palette, which they just released. a month or two ago that I did actually purchase, but in a much more condensed version, which I think would be great for traveling. I like these two Super Shocks. I think they're really pretty. I love the cover art. I love the theming. I don't think I'm gonna pick it up, but it is definitely one that caught my eye, something that I really, really like. Maybe if I go to Ulta and it's in store and I see it in person, maybe I'd be more apt to pick it up. I don't know, we'll see, but it is absolutely beautiful and I really, really like it a lot. Okay, something that I'm not going to pick up, but I definitely wanted to mention it because it is a big deal. So Haus Labs is releasing a concealer. This is the Triclone Skin Tech Hydrating Concealer. It has the same name as the foundation, so probably if you like the foundation, you would like this concealer. I'm guessing they're gonna be pretty similar in terms of finish. I've not personally tried the foundation because I heard it was quite glowy, which is just not my thing. And this is a hydrating concealer, which is just not my thing. It does retail for $32. It comes in 31 shades. Medium buildable coverage with natural finish that is long-wearing, non-comedogenic, blurs, depuffs, and brightens. Formulated with niacinamide, fermented arnica, and hyaluronic acid complex. It does say natural finish, but it's called a hydrating concealer. So I don't know. I do like the fact that they have a model for each shade so that you can kind of maybe better identify what shade would work for you. I do like that fact, but I just don't feel like this is for me. I'm so picky with concealers, and I've actually found a handful that I really enjoy that I've got going right now. I don't feel like I need to add another one to the mix, especially if it's $32 and I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it. I'd rather just skip on it, but I feel like a lot of people will enjoy this just based on the fact that the foundation was so incredibly popular. What do you think? Are you interested in picking this one up? All I see right now is it says coming soon. Speaking of complexion products, Fenty Beauty is releasing a new foundation stick. So this is the Ease Drop Blur and Smooth Tint Stick. $34. It says natural skin flex, fast lightweight coverage formulated with muru butter that melts into the skin. Long wear, light buildable coverage that resists fading and transferring. Blurring and second skin finish, 25 shades. Available on August 11th, which is the day that I'm filming this. So it looks like it's a light coverage, buildable skin tint in a stick form, which I think is really interesting. I've never really personally seen something like this before. As usual, she's got a great shade range, especially for a light coverage foundation. I think the actual stick itself looks really pretty with that ombre plastic. I don't know that I'm gonna pick this up. My skin is just incredibly sensitive. I break out with most foundations. I've found some that work for me, so I don't know. I may be interested in seeing, like if I saw it in person. I've yet to try like most Fenty Beauty skin products. I did try their foundation they came out with way in the beginning, like their matte full coverage foundation. I actually really liked wearing it for dance competitions because it is very full coverage and it's very matte. Like, so for far away stuff, it looks really good, but it was quite matte and a little bit heavier. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still undecided about this. I will say though, the second picture, like the picture I'm looking at right now, it looks like there's hardly any product. Like you can see where the product stops. Maybe it's the picture. Maybe it's the picture. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, but I thought this was a very interesting release. We're going back to some eyeshadow releases. Sigma is releasing quads. So they currently have 6 quads they are releasing. They look really pretty. They are all pretty darn neutral leaning, which I'm not complaining about. I love me some neutrals. Their names are based on desserts. Absolutely beautiful. I love how they have 2 mattes and 2 metallics. I feel like that's a great balance for a quad. I think these are really pretty. Am I gonna pick them up? Maybe not right now, maybe in the future. If I do place a Sigma order, I would be interested in picking one up because all of the color stories are actually color stories I would really reach for, I would go for. They would be great for traveling. I did recently try Sigma's eyeshadow formula for the first time. I bought the new Mod Mini palette and I loved it. I loved it. It's one of my favorite palettes I've tried this year. I did do a palette ranking video of all the palettes I tried so far this year, and it came up really close to the top. I think they're retailing for $19 each, which is a little pricey, right? But Sigma is that kind of mid to high price point brand in my opinion. These look beautiful. That's all I can really say about it. I'm not gonna pick them up now, but I probably will in the future, and let me know your thoughts on them. So, Makeup Revolution is doing a collab with Monsters University. I loved Monsters Inc. Like, Actually, it came out when I was not a kid, but I still really enjoyed the movie. And I think it's a really cute Disney movie. I don't know that I've seen Monsters University specifically. Maybe I have. But they've released a giant collection. And this is just my personal opinion because I know a lot of people are probably going to love this. I feel like it just looks very childish. And obviously it is a collab with a Disney movie, but I personally am not drawn to these products. The packaging just looks very kids makeup-y to me. First of all, that giant palette that has however many shades, what's 9 times 6? 54? I think. Anyway, it's a very large palette. I would never be buying that personally. And then the smaller palettes look cute, but nothing that's like really calling to me. I think the makeup bag is the cutest part, like the fuzzy makeup bag. Cute. The lip products, they just look like kids makeup to me. I'm not a fan of this collection. I won't be picking it up, but I know a lot of people are probably going to really love it. I mean, as usual, all the products are very affordable. They're all really in that low price point, so I don't really expect like incredible packaging, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents. If you don't agree with me, that is totally okay. If you love it, I think that is wonderful, but it is available now, so I will link it down below if you are interested in checking it out. This collection, I'm so freaking excited about. I cannot wait for it to launch. It is the new collection from Glamlight in collaboration with Ghostface. We talked about it last time I did one of these videos, and we just had like a little sneak peek saying that they were doing a collab. We didn't get a look at any of the products, but they do have a couple of swatches. Oh my goodness, that duochrome that's like a silver to a pink. Oh my gosh, looks so beautiful. I'm so excited for this collab. I don't even care what it looks like. I'm buying it, and after seeing the swatches, I'm even more excited. I'm not one for like a black metallic, so that shade in the middle is like not really my thing, but I'm still very excited. I love the packaging. I think that's the packaging of the palette, like the outer packaging, possibly. I feel like they're gonna do it right. I just have a feeling. We still don't know when the launch date is, but I think they said it's the end of September. It'll be here before we know it. I'm excited. Are you excited? Let me know. Something else I'm definitely interested in is Give Beauty is releasing the Spark the Fire Plumping Lip Balm. I love Give Beauty. I've bought quite a few products from the brand. I've enjoyed most of them. I did not enjoy their lip gloss. That was one thing that I didn't enjoy. It was very sticky, but I do have one of their bullet lipsticks, which I love. So I'm definitely interested in checking this out. There are 3 different shades, but they're very, very sheer. They're like a tinted lip balm. Obviously, that's what they just said. They're available now. I will link them down below. They're retailing for $22. A lip balm that combines the power of hydration and plumping to give you visibly fuller lips, tinted with a sheer glaze of color and luminous shine. I've been very into shiny lips lately. It is definitely something that I'm thinking about. Like if I place a Sephora order in the near future, I probably will be grabbing this and throwing it into my cart. I'm the most interested in the shade in the middle, which is the brown color. What about you? What are your thoughts? Have you tried Give Beauty? And if you have, what are your favorite products from the brand? Alma Beauty is back. I feel like they took a hiatus. I don't really feel like I've noticed them release any new products lately, but they are releasing 3 new products that are available now at Ulta. I did see on their website. They have a bronzer, a stick highlighter, and a powder highlighter. They all retail for $25 each. So the bronzers look really nice. I love that they have a very, very, very light bronzer and a very deep bronzer. So they're really covering both ends of the spectrum. I personally, I looked online and I had intentions to possibly pick this up. I think the lightest shade is gonna be too light for me. I think the second shade is labeled as warm, and I'm not a huge warm tone bronzer fan. I prefer something a little more on the neutral side. So it just looked a little too warm for my personal preference, but if you are like a light to medium skin tone and you are looking for a warm bronzer, this could be one for you. Like I said, I do love that they've got 3 like deeper shades. You don't really see that as often. The stick highlighters look really pretty, but not something I'm personally interested in. The powder highlighter looks really pretty. This was one also that I was considering picking up, the champagne one. Really gorgeous. Like the packaging on this looks really pretty. And it's cool to see them come back because, like I said, I haven't seen them in a while. It's good to see them come back into the game. Let me know your thoughts on these. Are you interested in them? Like I said, they are available at Ulta, so I will link them down below. So Natasha Denona has officially launched the Mini Starlet palette. So I did actually pick this up. I actually had it delivered to me on my vacation. I'm crazy. So I did have a chance to swatch it. I do have a reel up on my Instagram. You should follow me on Instagram if you're not already. Whenever I get new products in, I do usually upload reels, especially eyeshadow palettes. And I was able to swatch this and play with it. I haven't actually worn it on my eyes yet, but in person, I think it looks a lot more versatile than it does in pictures. It looks a little washed out in pictures. I'm very excited to play with them. Just upon swatching the two shimmers, the lighter shimmer looks like it has a little more sparkle to it, and the other shimmer looks a little more standard. I think this is so beautiful. It is available now at Ulta and Sephora and Natasha Denona's website. It does retail for $27. Now this is, even though I said it looks a little more saturated in person, it's not gonna give me dark, deep, like depthy types of looks. It's gonna be very light, very everyday, very easy go-to look, but I love that. I also love packing the little minis, like a few of them at a time to mix and match. So I think it will be a nice complementary palette, and I can reach into another palette to deepen it up a little bit if I want to. But I'm very excited to use this palette. I think it's so pretty. As far as I know, I did see someone post something that all 5 of these shades are already existing shades, but the palettes that they're existing from are palettes that I don't personally own, like the Star palette, the Lila palette. I don't own those palettes, so for me, these are all new shades, but you may want to check that out if you do own those palettes. Something else I already picked up, Juvia's Place released cream bronzers. We were all waiting for this moment, at least I was. I feel like Juvia's Place lately has been doing a great job of releasing different products in different categories. They're just stacking their arsenal, so now they're gonna have one of every single type of product that you may want. They're gonna have it. And this kind of rounds it out, I think. So the cream bronzers, they come in 8 shades. I got the second to lightest shade. I don't recall exactly what the shade name is off the top of my head. It is available now at Ulta. I just found it. The shade I got is called Honey. Now, I will say the packaging is very interesting in person. It is very, very thin and wide, like a hockey puck. Well, thinner than a hockey puck. Almost like air hockey puck. That's what I'm looking for. It's a little bit thicker than that, but you know what I mean. It's pretty darn thin compared to a lot of cream bronzers that I've personally tried. It feels nice to hold in your hand. Like it's very thin and sleek. I'm excited. The color when I got it in person looks like it's gonna be a perfect neutral color for me. I've not personally used it yet on my face. I haven't even swatched it. So I will use it in an upcoming video. It does retail for $18, which is right on par for Juvia's Place. I'm super excited that they're adding more to their line, and stay tuned for a future video where I will be using it. Last but not least, I love this, like, again, chocolatey aesthetic that is happening lately. About Face has released new shades in their lip pencils, in their liquid lipsticks, and then they've released glosses. As far as I know, the glosses didn't exist already. Maybe they did. According to this, they did. All of these products are now available on Ulta's website. I did notice that. I have tried their liquid lipstick formula and their lip pencil formula. The liquid lipstick formula is very drying, like super dry down, completely matte. Too drying for my personal preference, but if you're looking for a very mattifying liquid lipstick, I love the packaging of these. They're very cute and they are very opaque, and the color I got was like a very vibrant, bright color, so I would reach for it for the fact that it won't be transferring. Their lip pencils are phenomenal. I own 2 different shades. They are an incredible formula. Very creamy, but they are super long lasting. I may be coerced into picking up one of these lip liners, again, if I was already making an order at Ulta, because I love the lip liner formula. The glosses look so pretty. I definitely would be interested in picking up one of these cream brown toned glosses. The packaging looks cute. I'm definitely intrigued by this. Have you tried any of these formulas? Are you interested in this launch? Let me know. All right, and that is it for this new makeup releases video. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't really talk about every single thing that's being released. I am struggling, honestly, struggling through filming this video, so I'm sorry if I was a little bit lower energy than usual, but I just wanted to come on here and say hello. I've missed you. I've missed filming. I want to hear your thoughts on anything here that I talked about today or anything that I didn't mention that you are excited about. Please let me know down in the comments because I love hearing from you. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot when you do that. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing before you leave. I do upload videos weekly and I'd love to see you back on my channel again. I want to thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.